So today's video, by the title of the video, you can tell is going to be an airport lounge review of a particular airport lounge that let me be real, I was disappointed in this airport lounge. Yes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. So today's video, by the title of the video, you can tell is going to be an airport lounge review of a particular airport lounge that let me be real, I was disappointed in this airport lounge. Yes. So the reason why I'm doing this video is actually because of you guys. You guys responded really well to a priority pass lounge that I review that I did on my channel, and it seemed you guys really enjoyed it. So I thought, why don't I do this video too? I actually have clips of this lounge as part of a flight review I'm going to share later on in the future, so it might be repetitive if you see it in the future, but you'll see. Yeah. So if you want to check out the priority pass lounge review I did, make sure to hit the link above. I'm going to put a link there so you guys can check it out. But firstly, if it's your first time seeing my face, my name is Sassy Funke and I'm a Nigerian travel and lifestyle content creator. Well, travel, aviation, and lifestyle content creator. So when you think aviation in Africa, travel in Africa, definitely that's me. I create a lot of content around just giving you information that is not readily available out there. So if that sounds like something that can be valuable, useful, or entertaining for you, please hit that subscribe button and join the family. I am nearly at 20,000 subscribers and I would be so happy if you guys joined my journey. So subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you never miss any of my content. So the lounge I'm going to be reviewing today is a very popular lounge, I believe, and it's a British Airways lounge at the Murtala Muhammed International Airport in Lagos. The lounge is open daily, so Monday to Sunday from 7 p.m. I believe till 10:30 p.m. every day, which coincides with the flight time. So BA has currently one service going from Lagos to London around 11 p.m. at night every day. So this works well, whereby you can get to the airport early around 7 and you have a lounge space to use. So that works really well. So who are those people that actually have access to this lounge? Business class passengers and first class passengers flying British Airways have access to the lounge. If you're part of British Airways One World, which is their airline sort of membership, if you're part of that and you're flying business class or first class, you also have access to that lounge. So, and also if you have attained, for you to have access to the lounge, you have to be a Sapphire or an Emerald level member and you have access to the lounge. Also, if you are a member of an airline that is part of One World, such as I believe Qatar is currently, you can use the lounge for free. Also, I believe Royal Air Morocco, I know they fly in Nigeria currently, and they are going to be, I think they're not currently, but by mid-2020, they should be a member of One World, which means you can then have access to the lounge if you meet the terms of flying first or business class. Yeah. So let's jump straight into this review. First of all, let's talk about my arrival at the lounge and how I was received by the receptionist that met me at the lounge. I was very impressed because they were very professional. They were very polite. They had a lot of energy, something I don't tend to see a lot sometimes in Nigeria. So that was quite impressive. They gave me the information for the free Wi-Fi because as a guest of this lounge, you actually are given free Wi-Fi, and they gave me all that information. And yeah, so overall, I was very impressed by it. Next, let's go to the washroom. So I made my way to the washroom. First of all, the washroom had, toilets. It also had a shower room where you could have a shower. So that was good in terms of availability of facilities, right? But in terms of the look of this washroom, guys, I'm not going to lie. I was disappointed. It felt old. It felt just not modern. It's just something I would not tie with the British Airways brand, and it sort of gave me that feeling like, is it because it is Lagos Airport? Is this the reason why it's looking like this? And I was disappointed because it just didn't have that clean, modern look. So let's jump to the lounge area. So the main lounge area was well lit. You know, it had a bar area where the food was kept. It also had a rack where it had complimentary magazines where you could take for free or read in the lounge at your leisure. It was fine. The only issue I had with the lounge is I felt it was a little bit small. Given BA currently actually flies the double-decker planes to Nigeria, they have so many business class seats. I'll leave a number of how many business class seats currently fly to Lagos, but given this is for business class and first class passengers, it was quite a small lounge. And what I noticed as the night went by was that there were no seats. People had to start standing in the lounge. So maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future when the airport like expands, something can be done with this. But if you come in early, you definitely get a seat. If you come in super late, you probably will not get a seat in this lounge. So the most disappointing part of this lounge area, I'm not going to lie, was like the stained rugs. Like if I was a full paying business class passenger or first class passenger on this flight and I saw the rugs the way they were, I would request a partial refund. Like, how can I be spending 3,000? I don't know how much the flights, business class flights are now from Lagos to London, but I know it's not cheap. Maybe it's like £3,000. And, you know, having a stained rug, I will ask for a refund, like partial refund. But because it was a free upgrade, you know, beggars cannot be choosers. I kept my mouth quiet, but I really hope that this video really helps them like get into shape to fix that, because it's not right. So let's talk a little bit more about the furnishings at this lounge. So the seats and also the tables. The seats at the lounge were, to be honest with you, they were not comfortable, not the most comfortable chairs that were there. And also the tables that were given right by the seats, I felt like they were so low compared to the seats. So I felt like they were actually not created, designed for the seats. Right? So that is something that I think needs to be changed up too. Finally, let's talk a little bit more about the food and drinks selection at this lounge. It's good to bear in mind that, you know, anyone that has entry to this lounge gets to eat as much as they want from the buffet and also to drink as much as they want, which is great. So let's talk about the food selection. The food selection ranged from jollof rice to samosa, to spring rolls, to fish skewers, to chicken skewers. So I love the fact that the food was very localized in terms of these are the kind of foods that Nigerians would like to eat. So they got it tick there. In terms of the display of the food, like it was a little bit messy. People weren't coming around to clean the place up. But on the other hand, I felt like the food was not hot enough in some parts. But the main part I did not like was the fact that the taste of this food was not good. It just did not taste nice. Like I had a bite of this meal and I considered walking out of the lounge, going to another lounge that I would pay for, like the Oasis lounge, for example, and pay for it, because I felt like, how can I be in business class, like lounge, and this is the kind of food I'm being offered? You know what I mean? So that is something they need to get their caterer to work on, because it just wasn't on par. It wasn't great. So yes, in my humble opinion, they need to change their catering company or work on the kind of quality of food they're dishing out to people. So in terms of drinks, the drinks was also like buffet style. There were unlimited soft drinks. They were from Coke, Fanta. There was also wine, champagne, things available for people to drink at their leisure. So this was really great. So if you're flying in this business class cabin or first class cabin, to know that you can drink to your, till you're tired of drinking, that is a great option for you too. So a positive of the lounge was that when it was time to board our flight, they made an announcement to basically usher us to the gate, which was good. I know this is pretty much standard in some lounges and others not so much, but it was good to know that you're not going to miss your flight if you're sitting in this lounge, because they will ensure that you actually make your way to the gate at the appropriate time. So to conclude, I really believe this lounge had some great parts in terms of, the welcoming staff. They were very nice. They were very welcoming. But in terms of improvements that need to be made, number one, the catering something has to change with that. They need to renovate their washrooms, because that washroom is not on par with the brand like British Airways. They need to also just renovate and make their lounge look a little bit classier, cleaner, newer. Yes, so they need to definitely work on that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you've actually visited the lounge before, leave me a comment below. And thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next video.